Well, is it just me or is everyone doing what I do? On X, refreshing it, on Fabrizio Romano, and possibly even better still on Rangers' official X account. Just hoping against hope that it will come up with breaking news. Rangers sign somebody. That's certainly something that that's quite sad, isn't it? Really, I know that, I understand that, but hey, you know what? We need something, don't we? We need something. We just want to sign him. We want someone to sign, but. There is again, a lot of reports around as regards defenders at this moment in time. Now, last night against FC Copenhagen, Rangers conceded 2 goals again from set pieces. And I'll be absolutely 100% honest with you. It does seem to me that there is a real weakness at defending set pieces. It has been for the last few years, to be perfectly honest with you. I think, in terms of the 2 goals we conceded last night, I look back at those 2 goals, and the first one, McCrory gets nowhere near it. A bit of a flap from McCrory, something he did do actually last season against Hibs. Jack Butland, you feel, would come clear everybody out of the way and clear the ball. No messing. That's Jack Butland. The second one, I think Butland probably palms it over the top. Butland's that bit bigger, that bit more physical than McCrory. So that is part of it, but certainly our inability to defend set pieces, our inability to perhaps, put players in the correct positions. Yes, there's some truth in the rumour that, obviously Connor Goldson's not there. That doesn't help. When Connor's there, and on the field, we seem to be obviously better at defending set pieces. Is it his organisational ability? I don't know, but it does seem that is part of the issue. Obviously, against Celtic as well, we conceded he was on the field for that one from a set piece. So I think you take that again with a pinch of salt. But there is, I think, a need for some defensive overhaul, especially. I think more so a summer problem than a now problem. But if there are players that we can get in that Philippe Clement feels are going to massively improve the squad, then for me, he's got to go ahead and do it. Now, there is a lot of chat about left back David Jurasek from Benfica on loan. So that may mean some changes in the position of Ridvan Yilmaz. The other one that seems to have resurfaced is regards Leeds player Charlie Cresswell. He also has apparently been linked again to Rangers. Now, he was linked with a move to Rangers in the summer. It was reported that Rangers were very interested in securing the services of Cresswell. So let's obviously start with Jurasek, and we'll get to Cresswell shortly and Rangers' interest in him. Now, for me, last night, Ridvan Yilmaz was one of our best players on the pitch last night. He was fantastic last night. I was really, really impressed with Ridvan. He assisted, in effect, the Matondo goal. It was his interception that then plays in to Matondo for Rabi to go through and score his goal. He looked good going forward. He looked solid defensively. He attacked well. He defended well. He used his pace to good effect. He used his skill to good effect. He crossed the ball well. Ridvan looked good to me, and I'm a bit tired of this, he's too small argument. You know what? I don't think that's an argument at all. I think he's very good at what he does, and I think he's the best left back we've got on our books. He is by far our LB1, if you want to call it that. But look, it looks like that he could well be on his way out, and obviously Gala are interested. Hellas Verona still haven't denied their interest in him. Philippe Clement kind of as well dropped a little bit of a hint last night in what he said. Clement talked about player availability, and he talked about the fact that he would not be allowing players to leave until there were solutions, in his words, in place. So it looks like until we get someone in to cover that left back role, probably, the starting left back role, it has to be the starting left back role. Then at the end of the day, he isn't going to allow Ridvan Yilmaz to leave. Now, you have obviously got to question the wisdom that if we are just bringing in a player on loan, is that really a replacement for Ridvan? Jurasek would just be a loan. That's the situation. Benfica are not prepared to sell him, even though they are paying £6 million for Fernandes from Manchester United. But, there is, I think, Jurasek is a quality player. He would cost, unfortunately, £8 million. I think that is way out of Rangers' price bracket at this moment in time. But the talk seems to be that there was a lot of noise around Rangers and Philippe Clement going for this lad here, David Jurasek. He is a young player, up-and-coming player, Czech international, strong, very technically good going forward, very strong at the back. So again, someone, we could well be looking at. Jurasek, started his career at Slavia Prague. As I brought you the other day, 55 appearances for Slavia Prague, with 3 goals and 14 assists. Also played for Brno, Prostrea, Melada, but I can't pronounce these names. Boleslav has made 12 appearances for Benfica. Has kind of dropped down the pecking order there. So another reason why he is going to be sent out on loan. Obviously, bringing in Fernandes as well is another reason why Jurasek is thought to be Benfica are willing to let this lad go. Now, you don't join Benfica in the summer for a considerable amount of money, 6 to 8 million, I think it was, if you're not a decent player. You know, Benfica do attract good players. We know that. We've seen across the time the players that they've produced. So, you know, Jurasek, I think, could be a decent signing as cover, at least until the end of the season, where hopefully in the summer, once we've freed up some more wages, sold on some more players, we'll have funds to go out and buy a starting left back. We do need, if Ridvan leaves, we do need someone to start in the left back position. We haven't got a starting quality left back there. For me, Jurasek would be that starting quality left back that we need. Now, the other talk is around Charlie Cresswell, the young Leeds defender. That's the guy without the tattoos. The guy with the tattoos is a guy called Liam Cooper. We certainly don't want him, even though he is Scottish. He's not that good. So, look, why Liam Cooper? Now, according to the media, this would not be a loan. Leeds have said that they are not willing to allow Cresswell to leave on loan. However, Daniel Farke has said that he is not part of his first team plans. Daniel Farke recently said he won't be picked until he is ready, mentally ready. I just want players who want to be there, accept their role, and are fully on it. So it sounds like that Farke has severe doubts about Charlie Cresswell and his ability to play for Leeds and to do what he wants in the Leeds team. Leeds do have two very strong centre-backs in Pascal Struijk and Joe Rodon, who is on loan from Tottenham. So, look, it does seem that Rangers are again looking towards an interest in this player. Many people have kind of likened him to a Calvin Bassey type in terms of he's big, he's physically strong, he carries the ball forward well. He did well on loan at Millwall last year. You know, he's someone who could be had for not a massive fee either. You know, Leeds will be willing to do business, it is believed, over Cresswell as they look to move some of their players on. So, look, he does seem to be a good player. Cresswell, obviously, you know, it's felt could take note of what Calvin Bassey did in terms of, you know, developing his career, going from Leicester to Rangers and then going on obviously to play for Ajax and now Fulham in the Premier League. So, look, Cresswell apparently seems to be a genuine prospect for the club, someone that the club could well be interested in. You know, Charlie Cresswell is a good player. I've seen this lad play. You know, I've seen him play for England at underage groups. He is a very fine defender. He's strong in the air. He's good on the ground. You know, he is a quality player, the sort of player I think would really add to Rangers. He also very much fits the player trading model. He's 21 years old. He's 6'3". He's made 14 appearances for England under-21s, including captaining the England 21s as well. He was part of the 2023 UEFA European under-21s team that won the championship for England 21s. So he's got international experience at a tournament there. You know, like I said, he's had a season-long loan at Millwall last season, scoring 2 goals on his debut at Millwall, scoring 4 goals in 28 appearances, and been one of their better defenders last season when Millwall just missed out on the playoffs. Most of his experience has come playing for Millwall. 32 appearances, 4 goals. He's only made 13 appearances for Leeds in his time with the club. So look, got no doubt in my mind he would be a very good signing if we could get that one across the line. Is that the right thing? Across the line, maybe. According to the media in Leeds, there is a number of clubs who are showing an interest in bringing him to their club. It is not just Rangers. Apparently, Millwall have also sent in a formal offer as well to Leeds. A couple of Premier League clubs are looking at him. There is other, obviously, Championship clubs, Middlesbrough as well, thought to be interested in trying to get to the services of Charlie Cresswell. So it's not just Rangers who are interested, but, you know, we look at it this way. Rangers have an awful lot more to offer than those Championship clubs. You know, Rangers can offer European football after Christmas, obviously playing in the last 16 of the Europa League. They can also offer the, you know, playing in front of the Ibrox crowd, 52,000 experience for any player, obviously competing for trophies well on a regular basis. There is an awful lot that they can offer. You know, and the fact that Cresswell is very frustrated with his lack of game time, I do think it is a genuine possibility that Cresswell could well leave Leeds. And look, I do hope that there's some truth in these rumours that Rangers are interested in the lad. He is a very talented player, a very good player, someone I think would, you know, be a very good future for our defence. Again, like I said, market value is around 3.5 million. So again, not massive for a centre back. You know, a top class centre back is setting you back a lot of money these days. Cresswell is no nonsense. He's skillful. He's good in the air. For me, I would love to see him come in. So the latest, obviously, is around defenders. Obviously, Jurasek on loan, Charlie Cresswell on a permanent deal. I would love to see both those guys come in, if I'm being honest. Now, Philippe Clement has talked again last night about the fact people are working round the clock to try and secure signings. He talked about the fact that the people are close, but it's just about getting the deals over the line. You know, no further progress on strikers. I think, you know, last night showed in a nutshell with both of them, both the players who played up front last night, that we do badly need a striker. Fabio Silva, for me, is not an out-and-out striker. He, you know, the amount of times that he dropped back to receive the ball off the back four, he interchanged with Cantwell very well. But again, he was more a 10, a support striker, a wing forward. He wasn't really an out-and-out 9. Cyril Dessers, although, you know, he did exceptionally well, took his goal brilliantly. It was a fantastic finish. Well done to the lad. He then shows a few moments later, you know, that weakness that he does have, that he misses that chance that goes wide. Again, doesn't even work the keeper. So there is that worry with him. I think Dessers is good off the bench. I think that's where you get the best out of him. He did that at Feyenoord. That's where he got all his goals in Europa League, coming off the bench for Feyenoord. So, you know, he is, I think, someone we could hang on to as a backup striker. But we still do need a top level number 9 to come in. Danilo is probably out for the entire season now. Kemar Roof is looking like he's out till at least the end of March. So we do need someone to come in. And for me, that is the next step for this club. Well, guys, let me know what you think of these latest rumoured reports, whatever you want to call them, in the comments below. And like I say, we always take everything with a pinch of salt until they're stood at Ock and Howie or at Ibrox, wearing the shirt with that scarf above their heads. Okay, guys, thank you for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation. And as always, on the way out, if you can do me 2 favours. Number 1, smash the like. And number 2, remember always, please never forget, we are the people.